What's going on, gang? What is up? What is up? What is up? We are 4-2, bottom of the eighth. Astros are up. No surprise. No surprise. McCormick is up last. He's up now. He had a home run the last time he was up, either off of Schmidt or Montez. I'm not surprised. I mean, this is a Verlander. I knew he was going to pitch well. Tyon wasn't bad either. So he only gave up one run. But it's it is what it is, right? So Altuve is sitting on the like button, smash. Texas Buckeye 153. Shout out to Texas Buckeye too, who's joined the 161 Mafia with a membership, as well as Dev Finch. Want to welcome both of you to the family too. We got 4 now members, so 4 people who will be joining me on a once a month live stream right now. You guys and gals will be on the screen if you want to be on the screen. So, but we'll have and that's going to be a members only discussion, and it's going to be an exclusive group. So I'm looking forward to doing this with you. And what we'll do is we'll probably do one maybe before the World Series starts or right after the World Series for our first one. But I'm excited to have you guys and gals. And definitely smash that like button, like Texas Buckeye said. I appreciate you. Yeah, Donaldson, he hasn't looked good, but he walked the last at bat. We haven't got much. We haven't got much yet, but it's no surprise it's Justin Verlander on the mound. So he doesn't give up a lot. It was a surprise, the last time that last game against Seattle got hit pretty good, but he generally doesn't get lit up 2 games in a row. So it is what it is. Harrison Bader accounted for our 1 run before, but a solo home run. Anthony Rizzo with a solo shot to put him down, to bring it up to 4-2. But now we're headed into the 9th, so we got 3 outs to go. Carpenter hasn't looked good, and some insights. I think, I think moving forward, I would play IKF at third and Peraza at short. I would not be starting Carpenter. In all honesty, I like him, but at this point, I would have rather had Giancarlo Stanton DHing and Oswaldo Cabrera in left field, just to increase the chance of these guys hitting. I mean, I like the appeal of Carpenter's power and stuff like that, but he's been way too long of a layoff, and that affects baseball is very much a timing game. So, and if your timing is not right, it's going to be really, really hard. Especially look at the guys you're facing. Their closer, the guys that throw 100 miles an hour, stuff like that's really, really hard to do. He hasn't had enough time. Now there has been attendee, which is another reason why he's not here. So, and with the guys that Clark Schmidt and Montez, I mean, those guys today were a reason that I wanted to have Lucas Licky in the postseason roster. I mean, he's been more reliable than either one of these guys. About a 2.7 ERA the whole season, and even if it was lower leverage situations, for the most part, still. He was. I wanted him on there before. I wanted to shut Montez down for the year and let him get ready and healthy for spring training. Even if he has good stats against the Astros, at this point, it wasn't enough time. It wasn't enough time, and Licky was already on a roll. So that's just my opinion, though. I mean, I understand the reasoning behind it. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I would have had Licky on here. I would have definitely had Licky on here. So. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is at this point. Who else we got here? Christopher Smith's in the house. Tom's in the house. Udall, Mazel Tov, my man. Eric and Afi. East Channel. Dominique. Yeah, I mean, they had opportunities to hit Verlander, and they just didn't take advantage of it. But this is one reason he's so good, because he keeps people off balance with his stuff. He throws really hard, and then he comes up with this really, really ridiculously moving Dwight Gooden type breaking pitches when it goes from 12 to 6. And that's very, very, very hard thing to do. So we got Bader up now, top of the 9th. We're down 4-2. So this is it. And again, if they lose today, I think, Severino's supposed to be on the mound tomorrow against Framber Valdez. So that's going to be a big matchup. I think if the Yankees come out of here with a split, they've done well. I really do. So 0-2 to Bader, foul ball. Wandy, the only left versus 2 big lefts. Yeah, I mean, I agree, James. Yeah, I mean, it's just, Yeah, it's just a little. I would have liked Licky on this roster too. Two lefties better than one to balance things out. And I think they'll bounce back tomorrow too, Sean. No, I appreciate it, man. Effie, you're always welcome here. I always appreciate the insights from everybody. And one out. Struck out Bader. One out. Yeah, Twins are not in the playoffs now. Twins not right now, no. But yeah, I mean, he gets some calls this way, Verlander today. He got some calls. Yeah, I think Severino will come up. He'll even them out. He'll even out tomorrow. Then we'd have Cole set up for game 3, Nestor set up for game 4. That's the way it's lined up right now. Friday is the only day off in this entire series. Otherwise, it's seven games in 8 days. So it's gonna be pretty busy. And but the Astros are going to their formula here. You have to start to throw a good game and then bring in that strong bullpen and get timely hitting wherever they can. And they got a bunch of home runs today. Bunch of home runs, bunch of solo shots. No, they're going to beat the Yankees at their game. But they did shut down Jordan Alvarez and some of those guys, but it doesn't really matter at this point. 0-2 to IKF. This guy's stuff, Presley, is good. It looks nasty right now. The Yankees' chance. I mean, I think this series is winnable. D's channel. This series is winnable. I don't think so, D-Rod. I'm not sure. I wouldn't do it. I put Severino tomorrow because I want Cole to be able to go twice this series if they need to. So I keep Sevy tomorrow. 2 outs, 2 strikeouts. 2 strikeouts. I mean, our batters didn't really do much, with the exception of Bader and Rizzo. The rest of the guys were pretty quiet. Stanton got a couple hits today. But, I mean, let me pull this up. We'll box score this because it'll give us some insight here. Okay, let's pull this up here. Torres, 0 for 4. Judge, 0 for 4. Rizzo, 1 for 2 with a couple walks. Stanton, 2 for 4. Donaldson, 0 for 3. Carpenter, 0 for 4. Bader, 1 for 4 with a home run. IKF, 1 for 4. And Trevino, 0 for 3. So, all in all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits for the Yankees. So, and that's it. So, I mean, our big bats did nothing. Nothing from Torres, nothing from Judge. Stanton got 2 hits. So, Donaldson 0 for 3. And again, at this point, I would sit Donaldson, maybe bring him in as a late game defensive replacement. Needs much athleticism and just defense and production and at the lineup. So I would start IKF at third and bring in Peraza for shortstop. That's what I would do, but we'll see. Ground out. Ball hit the bag. Went right to Altuve. Game over. Astros win. They're up 1-0. 1-0. Ball game's over. Ball game's over. Again, this is the Astros formula right here. Get the lead, play good defense, shut these guys down with their bullpen, and win games. It's one reason why they're the number 1 seed in the American League. Luke Sachs, what's good, my man? Tom, I think I'm the only channel that proposed trading Judge as an option, and people thought I was nuts. But early season, once he rejected that extension, I proposed that it should have been an option. But people thought I was nuts. I got pounded from people. But think of all the stuff all the depth they could have got for him. Oh well. I mean, I'm glad when he stayed. I'm glad he had a historic year. So, I don't know. This isn't really much of a Boone thing, Jordan. This isn't. Boone didn't lose this game. The lineup did. They didn't hit. Can't blame Boone for Judge going 0 for 4. Can't blame Boone for Donaldson 0 for 3, Torres 0 for 4. That's not a Boone fault. That's our offense. So, but again, it's only one game. Tomorrow's game 2. If they even up the series, then I feel a hell of a lot better about it. Luke Sachs, a little sad that the team won. I mean, that the team lost, but it is what it is, right? This is playoff baseball, and we're playing the best team in the American League. So this is no surprise. You know what I mean? So It's and again, this week has wiped out the Yankees, and obviously the Astros have not missed a beat, having 5 days off. They are right in sync here. They're right in sync, but it is it's what it is. Maybe they'll get a good night's sleep and rest up and come back tomorrow and play the Astros. Maybe take it to them early. And one of the things that the Yankees they were on a pace to get Verlander out earlier, but then they just started chasing pitches, not running up the count, and he had 106 through I think 6. They could have had him at 106 through 4 if you watch it again. If you just watch the trends, and then unfortunately they became less disciplined as the game went on. So no, it wasn't the best Euro. Yeah, could have done better. Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it, man. Definitely kick this. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do now. We got to move on from this and come back tomorrow. Let it in there. And I get it too. Yeah, Shannon, like leaving Schmidt in there after that great double play. Welcome everybody. Be sure to smash that like button if you haven't done that yet. I greatly appreciate it. Honestly, I don't understand bringing Montez when you have so many guys in the pen. Well, I think Montez on this roster, my opinion, because he has some of the best stats against Houston than any Yankee on the roster. So, but again, this is the first game that he's thrown in several weeks, and personally, I would not have had this game be his first game thrown. So, I wouldn't have done that. But, yeah, dude, you're out of here, bro. Out of here, dude. No being a dick on here, man. I'll tell you that. I already said that. So, yeah, I mean, Clark is not doing himself any favors. Definitely, it's your boy, right? He's definitely not doing himself any favors, bro. Manage the bullpen setup. Why take out Tyon and out Smith? Well, it's a question for for them to answer. Matchups, whatever it is. I know they want Schmidt to redeem himself, but again, it's gonna be really hard to redeem yourself with a team like this. And he had some momentum getting that double play, which kind of gave him a boost, but the next inning didn't go that way. So giving up 2 home runs wasn't a nice thing. So Michael Caine, Yankees will never win that championship as long as Cashman's. We don't know about that, Michael. We don't know about that. Rims and bums like Donaldson, IKF. IKF isn't the problem. Again, and Donaldson, I mean, defensively he's been great, but his offense has been problem. I think one of the problems with the Yankees is they wait too often and rely on the big long ball from Donaldson, from Carpenter, and it doesn't happen when they need it to. Carpenter when he was on a roll, he was great, right? But again, he missed 2+ months, about 2 months, and they expect him to do the same thing right now against Houston. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And again, this trade that Donaldson and IKF, the Yankees are in the ALCS. The Twins aren't even in the playoffs. So while I understand your frustrations, I don't know. I just don't think they make a difference at this point right now, because they're not the ones that cost the team everything. I mean, Judge went 0 for 4 too as well. So is he going to be held accountable? Yeah. Well, Hayden, I hope they do that tomorrow. I can't at third and Praz at short. I really do. And it is very hard to trust Clark Schmidt right now, Jordan. There's no doubt about that. He's not doing themselves any favors. So, yeah, the bullpen did. Our lineup did too, Sivia. Our lineup did too. Boone was playing the hand he was dealt, especially. Yeah, this is true too. The Yankees were projected to be a 4th place team at best in the beginning of the season. They're in the ALCS, and so many people are still not happy. You know what I mean? This is only one game, guys. I'm confident they're going to come back tomorrow and tie this series. Exactly, NFA. Bats were weak. Stanton got a couple of hits. Rizzo got the home run. Torres did nothing. Judge did nothing. Donaldson did nothing. So they have to, fix that. This is a good question too, Ryan, US Navy. I'm wondering why they haven't been using Domingo Herman either. I really am wondering why not. I really think they would, he would give him some value, especially be able to give him several innings. Like Clark Schmidt, not Clark. When Tyon was out, Herman could have probably thrown 3-4 innings instead of using 4 guys. So especially since they only have one day off, Friday, and there's no breaks for the rest of the series, none. No, that's a problem too. But yeah, Hitter should went over scouting reports on the plane. Yeah, I mean, some positives of this game or Trevino. Some guys, Harrison Bader again coming through, Anthony Rizzo coming again. So, well, Sevy is scheduled to pitch tomorrow. And they said Sevy's scheduled to pitch game 2, and unless something changes, which I would not do, I'd rather have a Cole for 3 and 7 also. No. Yeah, well, Shamir, I hear you. Some people rely on certain network. Content creators who say things that they like or say things that they want to hear, and that's it. Some of these channels are going on anti-IKF movements and just they do hate here. They bash other. They fair weather fan a lot of things too. So, I just do it differently on this channel. So people are free to watch whoever they want, but I do. I ride or down my Yankees no matter what, good or bad. So. It's not over yet, Shorter. It's not over yet, man. Yeah. Murray, amen to that. I second that, baby. I second that. Second it to Edward. Yeah, Texas. He throws strikes. He throws multiple innings. I think he should be used this postseason in this series. I really do. It's yeah, but the same thing. This is textbook stuff. When they lose, you have your hand cherry picked people to blame. You know what I mean? It's just it is what it is. It is what it is, gang. And yeah, everybody wants the Yankees to lose. There's no doubt about that. So no doubt about it. Well, that's the other thing, Mr. Coconuts. And I've said this all year. Cole is the only one that gives people length, gives the team length all year. All year. So whether it's shutout or 3 runs or 4 runs, he gives them length. And that saves the bullpen. So, but yeah, we need Bader is not a free. Bader is here next year, and then he's a free agent 2024, Christopher. So we have him for another season. Our bats just need to come up. They need to wake up. Yeah, the series is also tied 1-1 Phillies. The Padres won today 8-5. Yep. I can't fit third, Donaldson. My guess is that's what's going to happen this offseason, Sivia. They're probably going to try to move Donaldson. I think they're going to try to move Hicks. They're going to have to get a clean bill of health on him first. So it's too early to rule us out, Isai. Too early. I didn't think so either, second hand. I don't know why you skip a reliable reliever. I don't do it. So if they make the World Series, Licky needs to be on that freaking roster. I'll tell you that. Would you re-sign Severino? So, well, they have a team option for $15 million, Jonathan, for next year. So I'm pretty confident the Yankees will probably exercise that option. And then he's a free agent after next year. So if he stays healthy, maybe they'll give him an extension. We just don't know yet, We'll talk about exit velo, slugging, launch angle. They do that all the time, the analytic people. The super analytic folks, yeah. That's what they do. And then it's BABIP and all these other statistical things that aren't really that, at least in my opinion, significant. But that's what they do now. There's an obsession with analytic stuff when it comes to certain baseball things. So, and I do think analytics does have a part in the game, but not at the expense of experience, instincts, the human effect. So, We don't need robot players. Kids, yeah. They can't manage bullpen. I mean, I don't know, Yushin. I'm not sure. I mean, they're at the ALCS now, so they've clearly done enough, with the bullpen. At least in my opinion. We'll see, Anthony. I don't know. Yeah, probably saying Christopher Smith, but Severino. He's injury prone. You're right about that. NFE, I sit Carpenter tomorrow. I DH Stanton, and I put Oswaldo Cabrera in left field. Mm-hmm. That's what I do. Yeah, we got to hit, man. Got to hit, gang. Yeah, a lot of people do that on the Yankee hating machine. Esau, you know what I mean? Same here. Same here. I mean, this is the thing about, Houston. They're relentless. They run up pitch counts on pitchers quickly so they don't last that long. And, tons of foul balls today. And, before you know it, you're at 60 pitches through the third. That's a lot of pitches. So, yeah, exactly, Yushin. It takes a while for Stanton to get his timing back, too. It just doesn't work that way. And he's older, too. He's 37, Carpenter. So, that's one reason. Yeah, at this point, too, you got to win. So I put in Oswaldo Cabrera at outfield, and I put in Stanton at DH. I mean, he's hitting the ball whether he's DHing or playing the outfield. So I'd rather DH him and get another bat in the outfield if I can. That's just the way I would do it. But we'll see. We'll see what kind of lineup they throw out tomorrow. I mean, I'm pretty confident it's probably going to be Torres and then Judge again for the 1-2 spot. But we'll see. They might mix it up. Might mix it up. As long as Judge isn't leading off. So, I mean, it's years of pitching, getting through 6 innings. Yeah, I mean, Verlander is kind of an anomaly. He's one of the few that do it on a regular, So, if Houston wins tomorrow, they're guaranteed to come back home in Game 6. If it gets to Game 6, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It was a winnable game. Just got away from us. Timely hitting. Hey, Dev Finch, and shout out to Dev Finch as well. Texas, they've joined the 161 Mafia with memberships. I appreciate you. I'm looking forward to doing live streams with you. And what I'll do is we'll get each other's contact, and I'll send you out maybe some topics of discussion for the particular live stream. It'll be once a month. And, looking forward to hearing your feedback and your insights. And, and if you want to be on the camera for the live stream, you can. If you don't want to, it's totally okay too. So it's up to you. Yeah, Boone's talking to me right now. Let's see if he says anything here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Stanton made a good defensive play. So did Judge. Great defensive play for Judge. He's encouraged by what he's seeing from Stanton at the bat. I would agree. I would agree with that. Yeah, I think he's locked in pretty good too. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a different dynamic. Going to be a lot more righties because Framber Valdez is a lefty. So, I expect to see some more. I expect to see Oswaldo Cabrera in there for one of those reasons. So, Girardi would have left J-Mo, maybe, but I don't know. Always, Boricua Nation. Always, baby. Always, always, always. I appreciate you. I think Stanton DHs tomorrow, Mark. Yeah, I would agree. And I think Oswaldo Cabrera plays the outfield and hits from the right-handed side. But we got to see. I mean, yeah, it's interesting because pitchers have been kind of figuring out Oswaldo Cabrera a little bit. So when he falls behind in the count, there's 2 strikes, they throw him some like wicked off-speed stuff or something and make him chase. And he chases a lot right now. So that's it's a learning curve thing, I think, for him. And he'll have to make adjustments to get better at that moving forward. But again, this is a rookie, and he's made himself onto the ALCS roster. So I got to give him credit for that. So. Brandon, it's all good. It's only one game. So there's more. There's more to come. There's more to come, and I'm hoping that the Yankees jump on Valdez pretty early tomorrow. And just for perspective here, let's pull up Valdez's stats here. All right, so Framber 17-6 with a 2.82 ERA. Not going to be a picnic again. Okay, and let's see what his 201 innings pitched, 194 strikeouts. So they're facing another stud pitcher tomorrow. Yep. Yudo Mazel Tov, man. Good luck with the doctor, dude. Get some rest, my friend. Yeah, well, I won't keep you guys that much longer. So, Schmidt, yeah, I mean, like I said, I would have had Lucas Licky on the roster over Schmidt. I like Schmidt, but Lucas Licky was a valuable asset for the Yankees, and they didn't utilize him. So that to me is disappointing. It's disappointing. So, yeah. Yep. Schmier. Absolutely, my friend Mazel Tov. Udall. Get some rest, brother. Good luck at the doctor. Skeleton boom decisions of the bullpen. I mean, it's mixed. I mean, some guys do well, some guys don't. But again, I can't really give him a fair judging because he's missing so many key guys in the bullpen. Michael King is out for a season. Like Efros is out for the next season too. Like he's missing key guys, so it's almost unfair to kind of grade him completely because it would be like, what if Joe Torre didn't have Jeff Nelson and Michael Stanton and whoever else in the bullpen, and it was a little bit unreliable, right? What about being without Mariano Rivera? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Yeah, I'm not really. I mean, the Astros beat the Yankees today. I don't think Boone beat the Yankees. I know people like to, for some reason, it's a lot of people. It's the comfortable default reaction is to blame Boone, but the best available bullpen arms. Well, they were losing already, Jamie, so I understand the logic. But the best available bullpen arms are on the IL, unfortunately. Well, the best bullpen arms are actually not available. But I think he would have used them had they been in the lead. That's what I think. Yeah. It's the defense. I mean, the offense didn't really come through today at all. This is a 4-2 win. So, like I said, low scoring. J-Mo kept them in the game, but the lineup just didn't come through. Yeah, Lucas Licky's been like a 2.7 ERA this season. He's been very, very good in low to mid leverage situations as well. So, Britton's not on the roster, and he's with the team. Yeah, he's not on the roster, Yushin. This is right. Got hurt again. So, James Lee, I appreciate the demo, man. Thank you so much. What do I think of this lineup for next year? Trey Turner at second base, Judge right field, Rizzo, Stanton, Benintendi, Volpe, DJ Cabrera, Bader, Trevino. Interesting. Trey Turner would be an interesting one. He's going to be very expensive, though, James. But thank you. That's an intriguing lineup. Having Trey Turner in there and Benintendi back would be good. I mean, if they had Benintendi and Judge, that would be a different story. But where's Oswaldo Cabrera, James? What do you do with him? Does he get moved? That's the key, man. Luis Hill, yeah. Yeah, I miss him. Ramiro Mendoza, another one. Yes, another classic name. Bats do need to wake up. They need to work these pitchers, work their counts, and get them out of the game earlier than they usually get out of games. Run up their freaking pitch counts like they do to us. Boone did help them a lot tonight. Yes, is killing Boone, saying, where the heck is John Herman? Of course, yes is saying that. And a lot of folks seem to be repeating their sentiments, but like Herman wasn't, I don't know. Did they ask him that? Where's Herman? What did he say? JMO? Let's see. Let's pull up the pitch count. Now 67 pitches through 4 1/3. 62nd. And then Clark Schmidt came with an inning. 20 pitches. He got hit. Yeah. Astros have very good pitching, starting and bullpen. So Buckeye has only 67 pitches. So we'll see. Cashman's the one I'm really curious to see if they keep him around. That's what I'm most curious about, Rock. I mean, Boone is in year one of a 3-year contract. And the fact that they were projected so low and they won 99 games with 16 guys on the IL and they're in the ALCS leads me to believe that Boone's going nowhere. I'd be shocked if they fired him. Cashman could be a different story, though. But who would they replace him with is the question. And who are people going to replace Boone with? The fire Boone folks. Now, that's my other question. But yeah, I mean, exactly. You got to capitalize at runners and scoring in possession. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, decisions always get questioned by every team. It always happens. So Peraza and Cabrera will start next year. Most likely, Mark. Yeah, most likely, yeah. Most likely. Way too many swings. Yes, way too many swings and misses. Yep. Yep. We need a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more disciplined lineup. Oh, we can definitely hate their guts, D-Rod, no doubt. I would have Cabrera come off the bench and play multiple positions when needed. Not sure where to play Peraza, though. I think you should try to move Glaber if possible. I think they're going to try to trade Glaber James this offseason. I mean, they've already said they're going to try to move Donaldson and Hicks, but Glaber's got even more trade value than he did before. So would I be surprised if they traded all three? No. I do think there's a good chance they'll move 2 of the 3. So the Glaber Torres one is I'm curious because I don't know how much they can get more for him in a trade now than they did before. So, but I think if they trade him, it's only going to be for starting pitching, or like Gregory Soto or David Bednar, like power relievers who are here for years and years and years. So that'd be at least that's my logic. Yeah, Jeter's not. I don't think Jeter's managing. Could be better than Boney. Also played as a coach for the Yankees. What does it makes him potentially better? Because you got to be able to also take the fire and take the hard questions and do all that other stuff as well. So, what would make him better? I'm really curious. So, no, Hicks is done, Joseph. They've already announced that he's done for the rest of the playoffs. He won't be back because of his left knee injury. He's done. Let's see. Everyone relax. Yeah, man, that's it. Too. Let's relax. It's one game. Let's not panic just yet. And I didn't think we were going to sweep these guys anyway. So not this team. But losses in the past, we got to focus on tomorrow's game for a win. So that's it, man. Can we agree to use Donaldson for late? Yeah, I mean, I think so. That's what I would do. I would start IKF and you bring in Donaldson for late innings. Let's see. Hicks values. Protect your pitching staff with runs and defense. Yeah, exactly, Texas. Exactly. Savvy will throw no. Wouldn't that be nice, Jamie? Nice, Mr. O'Brien. 37, baby. I mean, that's logical too, James. 4 trains in the house. Maz is in the house, baby. What's happening, man? Just processing this loss, bro. Frustrating, but not necessarily super surprising loss because having Justin Verlander on the mound. I mean, most teams are going to lose. So, and he's that good. Happy early birthday, NFE. Happy early birthday. Aaron Boone, head coach, fired James. Who would you replace him with? And why? Yeah, I really hope so, man. I think the Yankees have a good shot of winning this series, man. You gotta buckle down and win this thing tomorrow. And if it's decisive, it's decisive too. But I think they need to win tomorrow, no doubt about it. If they go back to New York down 2-0. That's when I don't think they'll be able to come back. But we'll see. I mean, and again, anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. I mean, really, anything is possible. Yeah. Well, I mean, the other problem is we have, Benintendi's hurt, DJ's hurt, with some of our offensive pieces are hurt. So they have a lack of options, a lack of flexibility, I should say. So, if Yachty wants to manage that penalty, I doubt it. I mean, he might be, but I don't think he's going to manage next year. Carpenter couldn't have been. Yes, he could have. He could have, James. They could have taken him out and put somebody in for him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's nobody's going to replace Boone. There's nobody out there that's going to replace him. No. Who else can DH other than Carp? Well, Stanton can DH, D-Rod. Stanton can DH. Alex Cantu. I think low. I don't think the Astros are going to sweep the Yankees. Yes, he did. Joseph, we need him to shut it down tomorrow. We need him to shut it down. You know what I mean? Absolutely need him to shut it down. Yeah, damn right. Damn right, Texas. I'm on the high ground with yeah, you're damn right, man. I think they're still going to get this done. Yankees. I think they're going to get it done. Yeah, I don't think Carpenter plays tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think he plays against the lefty. No. I would see, I think Peraza be in there and probably KF and Osvaldo Cabrera switch hitting from the right side. You'll probably have, obviously Torres and Judge and whatever else and Stanton, most likely Rizzo too. No. Honestly, I would not have I would have shut down Montez and excuse me. I would have shut down Montez and just got him ready for 2023. At this point, there's not enough time for him to get into a groove. And we still don't know if he's 100%. So I would have had Licky in his postseason roster, Yeah, I think the next 3 games. Oh, man. I like that declaration. I like that. Bad. Oh, yeah. I would agree, Rusty. There's still some bad blood. Who takes Montez's spot in this roster? Well, nobody can take it. They can't make any changes to the roster now. Not until the World Series if they get there. Then they can change the roster then. So, your lips to God is, man. I'm telling you, a lot of people feel that way. Hey, the porn trolls are here. All right. All right. I sure hope so, Texas. I really do. I hope we win game 2 also. Let's see. Montez. Let's see. Montez stats. He threw an inning, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 strikeout. So, he didn't get lit up or anything like that. So, not going anywhere. What are you talking about? The World Series? And you say the same thing about they weren't going to the LCS? Mm-hmm. There. Yeah. Yeah. I think the Astros are unbeatable. I would agree, man. They are beatable. They are beatable. And yeah, Benintendi's on 100%. He got a cortisone shot a couple days ago on his wrist. So, and that generally takes a few days to kind of feel better. But clearly there was still some pain and whatnot. So, it would have been nice to see him on there. It would have been nice to see DJ on there, but neither one of them's on there. So, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? At this point, they have to have the most healthy and the most productive guys there. So, that's the way I see it. I don't know about that, letting Montgomery go. I mean, that Bader trade was well worth it, Rusty. And they might regret letting Waldachuk and Hill and who else? A couple of other guys go. That's why honestly, I would shut him down and let him build up strength and be ready for 2023. So, because I don't think he's been healthy pretty much the whole time he's been here. And it's unfortunate, but so he needs to get healthy. Exactly, Texas. And again, yes, David, swinging the balls way off the plate. Yeah, too many of these things. Too many of them. Yeah, Waldachuk. But one thing to keep in mind, and I'll say this, none of the pitchers that the Yankees traded were first-round draft picks. Waldachuk, I think, was like an 8th-round pick who just turned into one of their top prospects. So that just shows how non-deep the Yankee pitching prospect farm is. That's where they need to really, really improve. Needs to do a lot to get better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He could be, Jonathan. He could be Waldachuk. He's a good-looking player. Good-looking player. Would be kind of cool if he just didn't pan out with the A's and they released him and the Yankees brought him back here and he turned into a stud. That would be kind of cool. Wish Cashman changed his philosophy in the defense. I don't know how much say he has in that stuff. So it could be analytics breathing down his neck and ownership. So I think there's too many pots in the water right now. You know what I mean? Too many hands dipping into the same basket. So yeah. So we'll see. I mean, it's unfortunate. So boom. Schmidt did get a big double play. Yes, he did. I think that's why they kept him in there. And I think most managers would have done that. But unfortunately, it didn't pan out that way. Oh, Dusty Baker. Let's hear him. See what Dusty says here. Reflecting on their win. Showing Pena. She was sitting in the pitch. Yeah. Yeah. Freaking Pena, right? Freaking Pena. They'll always be tainted with that cheating thing. Astros always be tainted. Verlander is being interviewed now. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, it's just This is what happens. You know, they win, they lose this postseason. No, it's just Severino is pitching game 2. Severino. Unless something changes, Sevy. I don't think they're throwing Cortez on short rest 3 times in a row. So, you know what I mean? Should be playing Nelson Live is absolutely sitting on a pin. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the bullpen is. Yeah. Yeah, man. Very sneaky. It just reminded me of the Cleveland Guardians. Very sneaky and a team that's very, very quietly good. The Astros do it a little bit more loudly, too, but their team is still loaded, man. They have a lot of good players in their primes. I mean, it's hard to beat. And then guys that keep coming up like Yordan Alvarez. So they're going to be good for a while, Houston. They really are. Taking names, yeah. Yeah, we got to kick an ass and take some names, no doubt about it. Yeah, I'm hearing Cole game 3, and I'm hearing Nestor for game 4. So that's what we're hearing, at least through the first round. We'll see after that. We'll see if they kind of round robin and do it again. Yeah. Montez is here next year also. Can hit hard, so they have another year with him. And hopefully he pitches well. Sebi to Low to Holmes to Windy. I'll take that. I will take that. How do we know all things still not cheating and getting every edge possible? Yeah, we just don't know. So, damn right, Fortran. We're not going quietly into the night, man. Hell no. Don't underestimate us. Don't just hand them the championship yet. Rumor that the Astros have found a way to hack the pitching out. Imagine that. Yankees are cowards. Why do you say that? Jason Jackson? You're down with the Dodgers? Well, I think they traded him before. They traded him to the Astros, if I'm not mistaken, the Dodgers. No. Chapman's, yes, he's done as a Yankee too. So is Britton. So is, I think, Hicks. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, some better changes went there. Yeah, I mean, they've got $112 million coming off the books. They do need to make some moves. Obviously, Cole, they've communicated that it's prior to number 1. But, I mean, prior to number 1, if you're making him wait until January, February, then he's not prior to number 1. So this is not the year to wait out the market for price to go down. Judge's price is not going down. It's not. So, and it's going to be a hell of a lot more than they offered him before the season started. So that one's going to be really interesting. But there's a lot of other guys that are going to be available too. Turner and Judge. Could you imagine that, James? That would cost almost $750 million for 2 players. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I'm not putting anything past them. Throws junk down away. I mean, Verlander has good control, man. He really, really does. Hulk, there's a good possibility, but I'm putting out my prediction in a couple weeks of where Judge is signing. So, yeah, exactly, Mark. We'll see. Nice. Because I have to see what says Yankees got to figure out. Yes, indeed. It's all good, it's your boy. They have to figure it out. Yeah. And they have to out Astros the Astros. They've got to work the count and then have timely hitting to drive dudes over, move dudes over. So I hope these things happen for the Yankees. I'll put it that way. So, and Verlander was good tonight. Verlander was good. Yeah, golden sombrero. Bader's having a Scott Brocious dad room. That's a great comparison, man. Yeah, I mean it's Judge is going to cost a lot of money. That's a given. Now, how much the Yankees want to pay? Well, it's up to them, but we'll see. Joe to be in Monument Park and retire. If he stays here and keeps playing well, then yes. But if he moves on to free agency, then no. Oh, no doubt, Brian. No doubt. But no doubt, my man. Don't think Verlander's a great pitcher. I do. 400 range. I think it's gonna be between 350 and 400. Hulk. I really do. I really do. Let's see. Yeah, between 350 and 400. Yeah, for Judge. If you cheat, you don't get. Oops. You don't get to go around saying it's us versus MLB. Exactly. This isn't a crusade. You're not a martyr. Exactly, Shamir. Exactly. They were busted. You just got to own up to it, man. And the most obnoxious perpetrators were Bregman and Altuve. So we can't have that stuff. Verlander's a first ballot Hall of Famer, Rusty. No doubt. So no doubt about it. But let me let you all go. I want to thank you all for coming on. Hopefully, I'll see you back here tomorrow night. I'll be out the lineup when it comes out tomorrow, and any other Yankee news that comes our way too. So, have a great night, everybody, and hopefully, we'll celebrate a win and a tied series tomorrow. Over now, gang.